Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year. Around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here, and you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Going with the ground game left. Runs through the tackle. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So West Virginia's offense will take the field for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, in the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So
that 3rd down pass. Coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
it doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
And that is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Ford. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. It's Farrell. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back, ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive.
There he goes. And he's to the 48. That'll be good enough for a first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, West Virginia.
They had a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some. Colorado State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Brown wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front.
Lost one deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. Turning it on. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. And complete on the deep ball.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just...
Fires toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To the air on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Vaughn. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, he's not going to get a lot of chances like that. He was in position to make the play in the end zone, to put a touchdown up on the board for his team, and he drops the pass.
He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for space. It's Ford. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Gobranson. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got him. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
You know, athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his ability in the open field, the wiggle that he has to make people miss. Don't see that too often.
Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Shows him the stiff arm. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The play action fake. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown Mountaineers. Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. Finally corralled, but not before. Up the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To throw, it's Branson. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. The Cardinal will open the period facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll pitch it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Completes it in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Mountaineers are on the move. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Irvin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass, it's Branson. Finds his tight end. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Yeah, and the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes a move. Touchdown, West Virginia. Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boise State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got it. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll run the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for room. It's Irvin. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they're not on the same page there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the pitch. The ball is free. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
West Virginia.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
West Virginia, 42. Stanford, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Gulbranson. Under fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Pulls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The give on the option. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football.
Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to win.
Touchdown, West Virginia. Fitted in the window for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get. That's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by just 2 over USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Looking for a man. It's Branson. Here's a heat. He'll heave it deep. Snags it down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of... This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.